Yeah, HTT top 10. I'll let you all know what we're doing. Let's do it.
21.
Stop.
21. 21. 21. I haven't listened to that damn album. 21.
Is Bugs the GOAT of Denver?
GOAT.
Bye. All right, well, all the talk about Takeoff and the Migos recently, I asked a question on Facebook. I was like, is the Migos a top 5 hip-hop group of all time? Mm-hmm. Of course, it was pretty split. You got the purists and the old heads like, fuck no, I can name 25 groups better. And I'm like, okay, sure. And then the young cats like, easily. And then like the really young cats are like, greatest ever. And I'm like, okay, this is...
Calm down.
So that I was like, let's do top 10 hip-hop groups. That's what I did.
Can't put 5 in front of them. I mean, I probably can.
Well,
I was trying to think about it, but...
I got my list, and you can distree
now,
as we go through
again, like qualifications. Is this opinion-based, or is this like...
this is just my opinion, but I did count I always count everything.
Okay.
So not just who's the dopest, everything. Impact, bars, catalog, influence, all of it. You know me. So.
Usually horrible, so I can't wait to hear this.
It's fine. And that's why I want to spring it. Like, Foe is the only one who hasn't seen the top 10. Bugs has to. He runs the show.
Yeah.
But all right, so...
Off clip.
Off clip, number 10. Pull it up, Bugs.
Come on. Okay. At 10, though?
UGK.
Okay.
UGK.
Okay.
I don't think you quite know how many hip-hop groups there are.
No, I get it, but them, Underground Kings.
Yes.
If they're not in the
So wait, hold on. You're already qualm as they should be higher?
Yes.
UGK. No, I mean, I'm not mad at that.
Yes.
I mean, honestly, you can rearrange my whole top 10. I wouldn't give a shit because they're all amazing.
Okay.
But I mean, influence on the South, Bun B, Pimp C, like they are the South.
They are Texas.
Them and Scarface are the South, and they are Texas. Absolutely.
That's a fact.
So that's my number 10. So we'll move on to number 9. Some of these you're going to laugh at because, you don't be fucking with certain generations, but you got to show love.
Okay.
Got to show love. Number 9.
But do you, though?
You do. Pioneers, yes.
No, I get it, but do you, though?
You don't know by the beat alone, do you?
It's Public Enemy.
Number 9 is Okay. You saw.
I didn't.
I'm just playing.
Deadlocked in.
I got you. That's not very hard. Public Enemy, number 9. Thoughts?
Nah.
Wait, hold on. You think UGK should be higher than Public Enemy?
Absolutely.
Dog, you know how influential Public Enemy was?
But I was
Fight
never...
the Power?
Fight the Power, I get it.
No, they have to be, like, first of all, there's going to be people that kill me for even having them at 9, and you want them at 10? No.
UGK.
Listen, I like UGK better pretty much in every way than Public Enemy. But
Shouldn't that say something?
No,
Shouldn't that say something?
That just tells you I'm not being biased. It's Public Enemy's got to be...
Or you are being biased.
No, I'm not being biased.
Towards, like, I need to show these guys the love.
Well, you do. Bro, like, it was a little before our time. It was way before Bugs' time.
I got so much done. Yeah, like...
Listen, I don't even fucking like Chuck D's rapping voice.
It's awful.
I get it, but the Fight the Power, like, was the biggest political push in rap music ever. Like, it was huge. People still, fucking quote that shit. But so I'm gonna stand on that.
Cans of trash.
You just love Bun B, that's why.
I do.
All right, well, number 8. I mean,
Ooh, yeah.
The Roots.
They've got to be
the
anywhere.
Roots.
Yeah, for sure.
And honestly, like, pure dopeness and musicianship, the Roots could be the greatest ever. But there's more things.
Right.
They gave us one of the dopest MCs of all time, Black Thought.
Yep.
Tariq Trotter.
That's his real name?
I think it's Trotter. If that's not his last name, then there's another Tariq Trotter.
It's a tight name.
It is. It is. So the Roots, I mean, do I got to say anything else about the Roots, man?
They should be way higher than most of these guys.
You don't even know.
They shouldn't even be anywhere near Public Enemy, but we can keep it moving.
Well, they're above them. They
rightfully should be way the fuck above them. But.
Bugs, you fuck with the Roots?
Oh, absolutely.
Have you ever seen the Roots live? Either one of you?
No. Maybe I have. I don't know.
Actually, I haven't either, but, like, people, like, that I know that have said it's, like, the greatest show they've ever seen.
They come through on video to where it's like, what the fuck?
Yes. We have seen Black Thought. Remember when the Castlemans?
Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking.
Fire, though. Like,
It's incredible.
The most insane breath control for a rapper I've ever seen in my life.
Like,
No hype man, no nothing.
That is God MC stuff.
It really is. All right, well, I'm standing at the Roots at 8. Number 7. De La Soul. I mean, De La Soul. Thoughts? You not cool with that?
I mean, I'm not a big De La. Like, that's not my shit. Like, I respect it, but
also very like insanely influential.
I like, like
I get it.
666 Mafia and shit like that.
If it was up to you, Jedi Mind Tricks and Army of the Pharaohs would be on here.
They would be on this list. They would be on this list.
You know what? Rez, shout out to my boy Rez, studio partner. You know what he said to me about De La Soul that was like crazy? He's like, they're like one of the hip hop groups that have stayed relevant in every decade. They were relevant in the 80s. They were relevant in the 90s. They reinvented themselves in the 2000s, like with Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know about the 2010s, but I was like, yeah, they still do that.
Pretty long. You got to give it to them. Shit.
I mean, it's De La. Because maybe I got De La in my soul. Shout out to
I feel
De.
like this is hella like political list. Like, this is a political list.
Like, I don't want to make lists
it's
just
not like
off.
the real
I don't want to make lists
list.
just based off my like personal taste.
I'm sorry. What are we doing here?
This is why you're doing the next top 10.
That's the personal list.
Yeah,
okay.
You're doing the next top 10. You pick.
Y'all are gonna hate it.
Yeah,
too.
but no. Fo tried to do like jujitsu fighters, and I was like, nobody's gonna care. So
that could be a
do
good
something
one,
we can all relate to. But you are doing the next one,
Okay.
and I can't wait to just destroy you.
Okay.
All right. So that's number 7. Number 6. Okay, this is gonna be the controversial one.
Okay.
That's
okay, this is the Migos.
That's the Migos. I was telling Bugs when I got here, like, I just couldn't quite get them in the top 5. But I do believe that they're sitting solid at 6. I mean,
you know where they are for me. I told you on Facebook.
What'd you say?
Top
again?
2, right?
Yeah.
He went hard.
I get it. But that's why you got to put them up there. Like I told him, they defined this entire generation of hip hop, and nobody else was even a group in this. They were the only hip hop group in the last 12 years. Like, name another hip hop group that came out.
Slaughterhouse.
That's like a super group, though. And I thought about including them on
That's
here.
a fucking group. What do you want me to do?
Listen.
That was good because we couldn't think of
Well,
any.
hold on. Slaughterhouse came out in like 2007.
Okay.
I mean, I know what you're saying, but like, I purposely didn't count super groups because I'm like, that changes everything. Slaughterhouse will destroy everybody, like on the mic.
And themselves.
But they couldn't quite get past their bullshit, man. They really failed that. But
that sucks.
But I mean, the Migos, yeah, like you have to have them there. I mean, like he said, he has them top 2.
But above the Roots?
I think.
How?
Okay, it's funny because we had this conversation.
How?
The way I look at it is this. Most of the groups on this list, they all came out in the same generation. Like, it was just a generation of dope-ass hip-hop groups.
Yeah.
And like, the hip-hop group kind of went extinct after 2010. They all fucking just died off. The Migos came out. They were the only one in a whole decade. So, like, they're sitting alone while, like, 50 of other ones are sitting in, like, the 90s. And they are alone, and they defined the whole generation of rap. All rappers wanted to be like the Migos right now. So many are.
Yeah.
That's why I have to elevate them a little higher. I mean, there's some...
Ray Shrimmer.
What about it?
That's another group.
That's a group.
Oh, that's true.
That's a group.
That's a good. But I mean, they didn't have the impact though. They were dope, but they
not
didn't have
the impact because
if you know,
these
you know,
guys
though.
are in the circuit.
We got Jen Boogie, NWA, Woo, 3-6, all fire. Like,
Yeah.
Escape. I don't know about Escape. Cheetah Girls, y'all. Yeah. Okay. So that was number 6. Now,
Salt and pepper.
listen,
Peppa.
listen, number
can't say
5.
pepper.
Number 5.
Tribe.
Can you really say anything? It's Tribe. It's Tribe.
It's Tribe.
I mean, Bugs. You
Yeah,
fuck with Tribe?
No debating that.
Bugs, is there anybody I've said so far that you don't know anything about?
I can't say anything, but out of everybody that's been named so far, De La Soul, I'm not quite so.
You know what's funny is like
That's legit.
I've never really like dived too deep into De La like heavy, but like that's just me.
Surface.
That's just me. Like
Yeah.
so many people.
But that's just me too.
right.
And Bugs and other people.
Okay, stop.
Okay.
Tribe is not that. Tribe is fucking legendary. Q-Tip, rest in peace, Fife Dog. Like their beats, their production is just amazing. So I'm sticking with them in number 5. So let's see. You're gonna laugh at this one, but if you better not though, because you better recognize. So number 4.
Run DMC.
Come on, bro. Do you know
Politics as usual. I get it.
Politics.
No,
is
I
usually-
understand it. I get it. I get it. But how much?
I don't like the. It's not political. It's just all around unbiased
I get it.
list. I'm not.
You keep saying unbiased, but I feel like it's
because
biased.
my list would look like yours if it was just off my personal opinion. It would be like Jedi and
hold
fucking
on.
swollen members, and then 7L and esoteric, and fucking like nobody wants to hear that. Nobody knows.
Sick of Lou.
This is the list.
Shout out Twitch.
Shut the fuck up. We're not on Twitch.
Okay. Anyway.
This is the list where Paul avoids getting criticism on Facebook.
Right.
I'm trying to make a list that everybody can agree with.
No,
I want to
it.
see how many people. Obviously nobody's going to agree with everything, but like I want to see how accurate of a list I can make. That's what I aim for.
All
Your
these,
top 10s are
listen,
gonna
hold
be
on.
a
Listen,
fucking nightmare.
Listen, no. All
Yes.
these people are supposed to be there. I'll say that
Right.
politically.
Right.
They're supposed to be
but
there.
we could still argue the order and like
I guess.
But
again, like, do you listen to any of these people? You don't.
I mean, like consistently, I would say UGK decent amount.
Even now, though, like that's even fell off a
The
little
roots,
bit.
the roots always make their way back into my stereos.
Mm-hmm.
But we're getting into the ones that I really. do
Anyways,
listen
go
to.
ahead.
Okay. Well,
ahead.
number 4, Run DMC. Number 3.
Yeah, I know.
You ain't gonna argue with that one.
You can't.
Nobody can. And I know they could easily be number 1. They could easily. I mean, the top 3 could easily all be number 1. So let's just say that. Antonio Garcia, not faux with the hard R on pepper. Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper.
Pepper. Gotta say like
Pepper.
I hate black pepper.
Pepper.
I hate my gums because they black. Remember?
Did he say gums,
Gums.
or gun?
Gums.
Okay, I didn't know.
Hate that black ass Wesley Snipes. Remember?
Pack of Forrest Whitaker's neck.
Whoopi Goldberg's lips. Fucking Bernie Mac. Another rest in peace. God damn. NWA, any qualms? Literally,
Iconic.
they literally made, I'm just going to say this, they made rap music. The East
They
Coast
made
was
gangster rap music.
No, in general, the East Coast was dying. They brought gangster rap to the mainstream, and it changed everything. We all seen Straight Outta Compton. We know what they did.
Gangster rap.
How you gonna put NWA at number 3? That's booty piece. I mean, okay. Well, let's go
Okay.
to number 2.
What you
Foe's favorite?
What you
Your
got?
favorite, bro?
The Osiris of this shit.
That's like the one song you fuck with, though.
It goes hard.
No, you fuck with more than
I
that.
do bomb atomically.
James Brown made rap music.
I mean,
honestly, if we're being real, Run DMC made rap music
well, James,
with the Aerosmith collabs and all that shit, but y'all didn't want to talk about Run DMC. You laughed it off.
Cool Herc.
Yes, NWA made gangster rap, but what I'm saying is the entire genre of rap was not doing well until they came out.
But you're just saying,
Like Dr. Dre elevated
right?
it to
But
like,
you were saying that they birthed gangster rap.
oh no. If that's
I mean,
what,
they did.
if I said that, that's not what I meant.
Well, they did.
I mean, they brought it to the mainstream. I mean, who could say who birthed gangster rap?
To the mainstream,
Even
yes,
East Coast had
it's them.
gangster rap before Dr. Dre existed.
Not like that.
Not like that, but it was still gang. They talk about the street.
NWA, they're responsible for that.
I mean, yeah, I'm cool with that. Wu-Tang number 2. I know you hate them, but
But out of all,
come on.
I'll take Wu-Tang over a lot of this shit that you got on there.
Well, good because they're number 2,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
you have to take them over there.
Yeah.
I mean, the Wu, the W, that shit's iconic. Adrian Shorts.
What's up, Adrian?
Shout out to Adrian. He's not in here, but we did like a volleyball tournament in high school where like the dudes play volleyball and the girls. What did the girls? It was like a reverse powder puff bugs. And our boy like pulled out these Wu-Tang shorts. He had just this big ass W on the side. He got roasted so bad. But so you think rap would have died without NWA? I don't want to say it would have died. Like that's might be a stretch, but like it was not doing well. Like it could have been a flash in the pan, absolutely, as a genre if NWA didn't change that. That's how big their impact was. Yeah. You could ask people that were East Coast rappers like that are known now. They would say East Coast. Nobody fucked with the East Coast until Biggie revamped it. Like he brought it back, the entire coast, because NWA took it over, the whole genre. So, but yeah, it would. Yeah, I agree with General. It may, probably not died, but it would not be as good. All right. Well,
facts.
number one, if you don't agree, actually, I just don't care if you agree or not.
Okay.
So number one, baby.
Okay, I'm good.
You good on that?
This whole list is cool then. I'm good.
You good on Bugs?
Yeah, I just realized my graphic didn't put in their logo.
We'll get that woo off there.
Yeah.
You already know though.
Here, I'll just give the whole.
Yeah,
top 10.
that's cool with me. So
Outcast.
now
That's legit.
I mean, do you agree? Outkast is the great. Now, there's a lot of reasons I say that. Pure skill, Andre and Big Boy could probably take out this whole list. Agree with that?
They're up there.
It's tough
for sure.
It's tough. I feel
They're
like
up there for sure.
I feel like the only ones that would compete on a lyrical standpoint is Black Thought.
And
Okay, Black Thought would probably take him out, but that's it.
Yeah.
No, nobody in Wu-Tang can fuck with Andre.
But there's a couple that could run in those circles, but there's Meth. Yeah.
But do you remember when Black Thought was on? Was it? I think it was Sway with Method Man, and Black Thought fucking
He blacked out.
He destroyed him, bro. And Meth is like that guy. And I was
They're two different MCs,
They weren't even
but
battling, but Meth was just like, good God, he had to like pull out his phone and shit. And I'm just like, it's a monster.
That's the thing with Black Thought.
He's that guy.
The ability for him to move from verse to verse to verse to verse to verse and string everything together is unfuckwithable. Like, it is.
So yeah, and plus highest selling rap album in the history of music. Well, I don't know. Maybe Drake has changed that recently. I don't know.
Probably.
But Speaker Box and The Love Below was like dominating number one for like a decade. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's still number one. So sales, impact, and God, I just wish they would do more shit together. They're never gonna do anything else together.
It's a wrap.
Andre or Big Boy? You're a Big Boy guy.
Like MC wise, you probably have to go with Andre, but like musically, Big Boy all day.
AJ said, rap is like Tupac. It never died, even if you think it did. So stupid. Jen said, I don't agree with this order, but the list is legit. That's all I care about. Okay. So you got the order on the screen. You can see it. Well, I don't know. You don't got your phone out, but what would you move around? Just tell me what you move around. Bugs?
De La Soul would be probably off the
Oh,
list.
yeah. Actually, let's do that real quick. Before you guys move anything, let me tell you my honorable mentions.
Okay.
So we got honorable mentions, Gangstar.
Okay.
Eric B and Rakim. It's a duo.
Okay.
Bone Thugs.
Oh, Bone Thugs needs to be on there.
Who are you taking off for Bone Thugs?
Okay, we
don't
can
say
start
you guys
with
are
De La
about to, you guys are about to pick on De La Soul. Don't pick on De La
Tribe,
Soul.
all those guys. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
Tribe?
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No on
Okay,
Tribe.
they could stay.
No on fucking Tribe.
They'll stay. Public Enemy, I understand like the politics behind it, but like the music,
You gotta count
I've heard people be like, yo, I grew up to Public Enemy. I understand it. I get that. But music has progressed.
I mean, yes, of course. That's why the 80s rappers get like such a bad rap, but we have to acknowledge
You can show them
it.
love, but you know what I mean?
What about, okay, so more Salt and Pepper. That was one. I wanted to get them in there, female, all that shit, but just on the outside. Beastie Boys.
Oh my God.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bugs?
Yeah.
You guys being you guys being white rappers, were they like your big influences? Eminem's, that's his biggest influence. He says it all the time.
Beastie Boys?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they were just
But I feel
dope.
like Eminem was like,
It wasn't like
took over that influence.
For me, it wasn't like a white thing. It was just they were dope. That was it.
Yeah,
That what is that?
they were funny.
Intergalactic.
That's
my
That
favorite
beat is so
Beastie
fucking
Boys
hard.
song
and
ever.
And Paul Revere.
So hard.
The beat on
Yeah.
Paul Revere.
I've never heard a Beastie Boys song that I was like, this is my shit. No, never.
Bro, you got it. Yeah, well.
I feel like
get it. I get
Intergalactic
it.
would be just
The
you would
closest.
at least appreciate the beat.
I hate how they rap, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, it's that, it's that 80s playbook shit.
It
it's
is.
2000s now.
And well, also there was it was the rap and rock fusion. Run DMC, Beastie Boys. They started working with Rick Rubin, who had remember Jay-Z's 99 Problems, that rock sample. That's what Rick Rubin did, and it was huge. But I get it. The Fugees. Am I just driving?
Classic.
Angel said 3-6. Absolutely.
3-6 needs to be on there.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I can't. Okay.
Cypress Hill.
Cypress Hill's on here. Ghetto Boys. Goody Mob. Shit. A Naughty by Nature.
Yeah.
But you can't. Okay, listen. It's the
That's
top
what I'm
10.
saying.
It can only be 10.
But it's like political. That's what I'm saying.
It's not
Like
political. That's not the word. Don't say political.
That's what
I
it
am
is.
not a politician.
with this bullshit list you are.
Terrible. Listen, this is why. Okay, if you would have made this list, it would have been all feelings. All feelings.
Right.
Feeling-
It's
feeling
all
is good.
listen. There's no wrong answer to this. Really,
Of
right?
course,
It's
yes.
all opinion. So
But it's like if you worked for Double X or a magazine and you were tasked to make a top 10 based on every criteria, you have to consider everything. You can't just consider who you like. Because I'll be honest, I don't really fucking care. I don't care for Public Enemy. I'm not big on De La Soul. And Run DMC, I like a lot of Run DMC songs, but it's just too dated for me.
right.
But Jesus Christ, those are three very influential groups. your face. Well, I don't know, man. Only honorable mention I would even consider getting in there over one of these is Bone Thugs. Bone Thugs. Or three. Okay,
100%.
Or
Both
Salt and
Thugs,
Pepper,
both
or
Thugs.
Cypress Hill.
Can you name more than 3 Salt and Pepper songs? I'm not saying that they're dope,
Well,
influential. Shout out to the females. Like they were like the first female rap group.
But they answer that question that you're asking all these other people, like numbers, if impact, all this other stuff. Add all that together and then couple it with their females.
How's Public Enemy on here over some of these? Like Public Enemy, you guys. I think you just gotta go look up.
Fight the Powers is
Go look it
what
up,
it is,
man.
but that is
Flavor Flav's
it.
got his own reality show.
And that is a mockery.
I mean, she said if we're gonna have Public Enemy, might as well add House of Pain, Booty. Hey, Jump Around is a timeless classic.
That's about it.
I wasn't too big on 3-6, but they are definitely top 20. Shout out, who's Truth? I don't know who that is, but
Okay,
I got you.
I could dig that.
Supersonic. Supersonic is not Salt and Pepper. That's JJ Fad.
Not
but
happening.
It's a decent mistake. Push It. Cars That Go Boom. I don't know that one.
We like the cars that go.
But also, Shoop.
Make him want to shoot.
And then,
great one.
What a Man, What a Man. What
That
a...
one.
They have hits. I know they have
Push
hits.
It.
Damn.
But like,
They got a lot of
Billy
hits.
Bugs
They've
is
done
like,
a lot of
damn.
numbers. They've done,
I mean,
better music than
Severed
Public
Truth.
Enemy.
Oh, shout out Severed Truth. Okay, got
All
you
right,
now.
De La Soul, definitely get that off of that.
I need- Where's Rez? Rez is the only one that would appreciate the De La.
He's in his car freestyling somewhere or something. You know what I mean?
That's horrible. Fucking okay. So De La's just getting.
TLC.
Are we counting?
That's like.
Are we counting that as hip hop group? Because they definitely deserve
Okay,
their
okay.
They
flowers.
win, right?
That's like a.
There is rap involved,
That's tough. That's a tough.
and there was always like a nice little verse.
That's
for
like
it.
a hybrid. That's why it's tough. Because if we
Damn.
just said fuck it and counted TLC, they're in the top 5.
Yeah,
They're in the top 5.
easily.
Yeah.
They did
Top
have a
three.
they did have a rapper,
They
but
did
she
have a
didn't
rapper.
rap on every song.
Not every song, but
But
She
it's
rapped
hip
on
hop.
some songs.
consistent.
It's not rap group. It's hip hop.
I would say they were.
Ooh,
What?
bars.
What do you say?
He said it's not rap group, it's hip hop group. So maybe like you could slide that in.
But can you be?
She's R&B. That's
But
like
can
an
you
R&B
be
group.
hip hop without a rapper? That's a good question.
Yes.
No.
I say you can.
He says yes. You
I
say
say
no.
you can.
No.
You
I don't know
can't?
actually.
That's a good question because that's the defining.
Usher is hip hop.
Usher is not. See, okay, this is
He's a pop artist.
okay. He's hip hop with like collabs.
He's an
like
R&B
Lil
artist.
Jon and and shit.
He's an R&B
Yeah,
guy.
he's an R&B artist. I don't see. That's what I said.
I feel like R&B is hip hop.
I mean,
I
R&B,
mean, it's a
R&B
subgenre, I would say, but it's different.
Okay, let me say this: R&B is definitely more hip hop nowadays because that
Yeah.
shit is like hella fused together. Drake and like all the singing. It's different now. Back then, I feel like you didn't have a rapper, you weren't hip hop. Even though a lot of the singers were trying to rap.
I guess I could see that.
Remember Usher?
That is good. Yeah.
Usher tried to rap. Keith Sweat tried to rap on his shit. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. They shouldn't have did it. You can be hip hop without rap.
100%.
No, can you be hip hop without a rapper in your group?
No.
I don't think you can.
No.
not
because
back
then
then.
you're not doing. I mean, you're either rapping and that is hip hop, or you're singing and that's R&B with hip hop influence, right? Like if you're not literally like rapping,
Yeah. See,
that's what hip hop is. That's what rapping is. So like, if you're singing the song, I don't know.
Hippity hip.
yeah,
hop.
it's a lot of it is blurred together now. Like me and Caleb had this conversation about like hip hop and R&B and like Drake, singing and rapping,
Yeah.
and a lot of it's like a hybrid of singing and rapping at the same time,
Yeah,
which is like
sure.
Ja
It's
Rule
tough.
and
It's tough.
50 Cent and Drake and Kanye and all that shit. It's like, so it's really blurred together now. But I don't know. I would still say TLC is an R&B group. I hate to, but really love to quote KRS-One, but no, I can't do KRS-One.
At least she acknowledges, like, shit, I don't have to do that. I don't want to do this shit,
No,
but I'll do
because we've
it.
had that conversation.
I've even heard that
Terror
graffiti.
Squad,
I've
that's
even
tough.
heard that graffiti artists are hip hop.
Oh no,
There.
hip hop is definitely a culture.
So
it's
how
a
is
culture.
a singer? How can a singer? How does that disqualify?
I'm just
you?
talking about musicians, just musicians, because like the hip hop culture is like graffiti and breakdancing and all that. I mean,
Is
it's
Beyonce,
huge.
is Beyonce
Fashion-
hip hop?
Fashion is hip hop now. You
Is
know what I mean?
Beyonce hip hop?
But that's the thing. She is.
Okay,
You're right.
I'm just gonna say
But
this.
she's a singer.
I'm just gonna say this. Most pop artists nowadays
There's
are
there's
all
fusion.
hip hop now.
Yeah.
Like
For sure.
because I do believe we're not talking about the same thing anymore. So yes, Beyonce is definitely hip hop in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
But her music, I would never call her a hip hop artist.
No.
She's a pop artist.
She's an R&B
She's
pop
a
artist.
diva, fucking legend. Bugs, you're right. Globe says.
Hey, that's all that matters.
No, don't do that, Kayla. KRS is not one. He's 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we're not doing it. No, not most. Yes, most pop artists. Here's a really good question. Is Post Malone hip hop?
Yeah.
Why is he hip hop?
Unfortunately,
Why is he hip hop though?
No.
Because all pop music is almost hip hop these days. It's
lot of it.
It's all blurred
That's
together.
what qualifies him, but I wouldn't say.
not like Justin Timberlake's not hip hop.
See, I
don't know that
disagree.
it's like
the same
whole,
shit.
You're right. I
He's
mean,
got whole albums with Timbaland
he's got the
production
shit
that
with
sounds
Timbaland.
like
Incredible.
it was Aaliyah hip hop. That's a good one
Yes!
because the beats of Aaliyah with Missy and Timbo were like hip hop as fuck.
Incredible.
She wasn't rapping.
Incredible.
This is this is that's what I'm saying. So
That's tough, though.
all this because I left off TLC. All this.
Post Malone is a farmer.
I like Posty.
Yeah, so do I.
Like even as a dude, like have you ever
dope.
seen the Breakfast Club interview with him?
Yeah.
Charlamagne tried to get him so bad. He's just
Fuck
like,
that.
hey man, like,
Get out of here.
remember he's like, you ain't gonna be with him in 5 years, be with her in 5 years, and he brought her back, and they're still together.
Dope.
I was like, that's dope.
Is Doja Cat hip hop?
Yeah, she's a rapper.
She raps though, like she does do both. That's what I'm saying. Like if rap is not present in what you do,
I didn't know how much she rapped. I didn't
That's
know.
then it turns into
then
kind of a question mark.
Okay, well, still not now. Let's not talk about nowadays because you can be hip hop without rapping. You can.
What about Division? Because they don't really
DVSN.
Yeah, they don't really rap, but like the music that they make is so damn borderline. Like,
Well, what about
I
Black?
guess it's
6 Lack.
same thing.
Well, I just know you won't, so you know who I'm talking about.
yeah. Same thing.
Post Malone is a coloring book. Aaliyah is absolutely hip hop. New Edition, were they hip hop?
No.
Because okay, you know what?
R&B.
You know what really like blurred it together was Teddy Riley, New Jack Swing. When they brought those beats in with Bobby Brown and New Edition, that's what changed it. New Jack Swing changed it, so that's what kind of blurred it all together. So I don't know that we could go on with this forever because like you could always Globe said you could always be hip hop without rapping though. It's not just nowadays. I don't know, man. I would say pre-2000.
It's a culture thing.
Yeah, you can
It
be hip
breaks
hop.
down to culture.
Yes, you can be hip hop and not do music. I'm just saying, as a musician, your genre cannot be identified as hip hop if you don't have rap in it. That's just like.
But
right?
what if you have
Let's look it up. Look up Aaliyah. See what genre she falls under on fucking Apple Music. Go ahead. While I look it up.
what if you have like a song with a R&B chorus and a DJ back there just cutting city all day, but there's not any rap? Is it hip hop?
Okay, so let's have that
'Cause
conversation.
there's flavors of it.
Is hip hop more defined by rapper or the production? That's a better question.
Rapper.
Because production is a big thing. Like
Yeah.
Hyro, Living Legends, or Far Side. Thank you. I mean, they're all dope, but like Ghetto Boys, yeah, we said those earlier. Apple Music doesn't make the rules. I know, I just was curious, and honestly, I don't know where you see their genre, but I'm on Aaliyah's Apple Music right now. Just want to know what genre she falls under. But yeah, I don't know, man. That's a hell of a topic. Like, just go on and on. Aaliyah and TLC are the hardest ones to talk, like to call. Like, are they hip hop or not? Erykah Badu, yes.
If we allow TLC, is TLC number one?
No. I don't think so.
Where would you
Let me
they
look.
fall?
Okay, the list is on the screen. I would put them 4. I would push everybody else down. I could not put him over Cask, Wu-Tang, or NWA. But yes, right after that, they would be number 4. Agree?
Yeah.
Bugs?
I think
cool with
I
that.
think Migos, TLC, and Outkast would be my top 3.
Migos, TLC. Migos.
That Migos shit is
That
crazy to
Migos
me.
shit is.
That's
Bugs is
crazy.
pushing hard for that
they're
Migos.
so good. I used to argue when Culture came out, their first album, I used to argue that Migos would end up better than Outkast. But I can't say that anymore.
Yeah.
Because no album matched Culture. I mean, that album was really, though, one of the best albums of all time.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. Are you just quoting TLC songs?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Listen, you guys, you got to creep. Or does he say that right?
Come on.
I don't know, man. Migos, that's too high for me, Bugs. I mean, do you know a song by Run DMC?
I'd recognize these songs.
You can't name one. There's like one that you really should be able to
Walk
name.
This Way with Aerosmith.
Yeah, like that's the one everybody should name.
And then the Christmas joint.
No.
That's about it.
I used to watch that reality show that Rev Run had. Run's House.
Oh yeah.
Does
I
that
remember
count? Does that count as being a?
I mean,
It counts. I'd give that to
counts,
him.
yeah. I mean, every rap the 80s, every rapper just sounded the same. That was the problem.
It's terrible.
Listen around and to get the floor. Someone looking in through the door. And it's like they all sound like, honestly, their songs where Will Smith and LL Cool J sound exactly the same. Can't tell them apart.
Well, Will mimicked LL.
I mean,
feel like.
in all fairness, everybody mimicked
Yeah.
LL. Big
You know
Daddy Kane and LL Cool J, everybody tried to be just like them. Everybody.
I really like Kid and Play. I have a new respect for them after watching House Party. You know, Kid bodied that verse in the House Party scene.
And you know what's funny about that? Kid and Play hella were trying to rap like Big Daddy Kane. Like
For
what I
sure.
just said. You could
For
tell
sure.
that was their influence. But no,
Yeah.
that battle scene is classic.
So good,
I always
man.
thought Play wasn't that great. Kid was dope.
Play is just more like, I'm gonna crowd control. This is the
Yeah.
energy. Like, let's have a good
He
time.
was like the ladies' man. Like say
Kid
some
was
fly
barring
shit.
out.
Kid was like had some style. Yeah, but for you, y'all that don't know, Bugs just watched House Party for the first time. First time.
yeah.
I was like, I'm jealous.
It
you
came
got
out
to
the year I was
experience-
born.
Wait, what year?
89.
So I was 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was dope though. I mean, shit. Well, if we're asking that question, that would make Full Force hip hop. Like so, who
Facts.
knows?
Yeah.
So we could do this forever. R.I.P. Jam Master Jay for sure.
Facts.
My Adidas, yeah.